Welcome back, everyone. Many of us have loved ones in nursing homes, and we've seen the toll that the pandemic has taken on our beloved seniors. I recently had the chance to chat with CEO of AG Rhodes, Deke Cateau, to learn how we can all help. Take a look.
Deke, it is so great to see you again. Last time we spoke was around the holidays, and your need was so great, as with so many other charities. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But first and foremost, how are the residents doing?
Hey, Christine, thanks for having me, and thank you so much for asking. Our residents are just a very resilient group. So I'm so proud of how well they have done in these difficult situations. Obviously, COVID-19 has disproportionately targeted them. They've been the most vulnerable populations throughout this pandemic. They're hanging in there. It's been difficult, especially without them having the visitation of their families and their loved ones that they've been used to. But our staff are doing their best to be there for them and to be sort of their surrogate family members.
I can't even imagine what it's been like for them as well, you know, on the front line, watching, helping, and having to become their family, as you said. How are they hanging in?
Yeah, they're often forgotten through this, but they are truly our heroes throughout this pandemic. You know, we at AG Rhodes always thought of them sort of as our secret sauce. We always saw them as our essential workers, but they have gone above and beyond. You know, the staff story to me is epitomized in one of our CNAs who recently told us in an interview that she wanted us to let the families know that she is there for them. Her name is Suze Berlanger. She said, I'm not their blood family, but I'm family, and we're there for them, and we're going to hang in with them until this is over.
Yes, I love that. And those families can rest easy, if that's possible, knowing that they are being so taken care of by such loving individuals. And let's talk about on a daily basis how you've had to adapt.
Yeah, you know, so change has been the norm for us. So the biggest way, again, is the visitation. We have no longer been able to have families in the rooms, in the buildings like they used to. So we've had to adapt by doing outdoor visitations in most cases and a few indoor visitations. We've also adapted technologically wise. We've done mainly virtual visits through FaceTime, through Skype, and through other means. We cannot do any more group activities, of course, not the way we used to, no more large group activities, but we're still able to do some smaller group activities that involve them, but a lot of technology and a lot that we do now virtually that would have been done in person before.
But also talk about a very important event that you feel like is a very important conversation to have on how COVID-19 is going to continue impacting long-term care.
Yeah, so for the last 5 years, we've actually had our Living Well Luncheon, which is a signature fundraising event that we've had. This year, because of COVID, we've pivoted, like many have, to a virtual event. So we are going to have a panel discussion where I'm going to be joined by three really leaders in the industry and some in the Atlanta market to let the story be told about what nursing homes and other senior living environments have been going through, and probably more importantly, to sort of give their forecast on what the industry needs to do going forward to better protect and to better care for our elders.
Obviously, such a timely and important topic. We need to have these discussions about where we go from here. Let's talk about who else is on the panel.
Yeah, so I am proud to be joined by a very esteemed group. We have Bob Kramer, and Bob is truly an industry leader. He was the co-founder of a think tank called the NIC, which is the National Investment Center dealing with senior living issues. And now he is the proud co-founder of another group called Nexus Insights. Also here locally, we have Becky Kurtz, and Becky Kurtz works with the Atlanta Area Agency on Aging, and she's going to give you a lot of the sort of Georgia focus, the state focus on what's happening in the industry. This event is going to be moderated by local, we all know her from the news, Jocelyn Dorsey. So she's going to be moderating the event as well. And then lastly, very importantly, we have Elise Eplin. And Elise is a nonprofit and philanthropic consultant, but she's actually going to be part of our panel as a family member of a loved one who has been in a nursing home during these difficult times of COVID. So great panel, and we're excited to have them.
And let's talk about where specifically the funds are going to go and how they're going to be used for this event.
Yeah, well, we spoke earlier about all the great work that our staff has been doing. So we want to dedicate the funds from this event directly to our staff, to those frontline leaders, to their education fund, and to scholarships that would help a lot of them further their education in the healthcare field.
That is just incredible. I mean, the work you do daily, of course, is just wonderful and so necessary. But knowing that you're going above and beyond is just so impactful. Where can we go to learn more?
www.agrhodes.org/livingwell.
Thank you so much, Deke. Always love talking to you.
Thank you. You as well, Christine. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to A.G. Rhodes for sponsoring that very important segment.